This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Morning.
Today, what a great show. We found out
Thank you.
what animals you can put on leashes. And
There's a leash for everything.
There is
which
a
is
leash
shocking.
for everything, Sean told me.
Absolutely everything.
We did talk about Valentine's Day.
Yes,
That
was
got a bit
it
of a run?
success in the McManus household? You'll find
the
out.
Morris household?
Plus, look, we can't believe that Pink got turned away, but then we talked to other people about when they've had to say no to somebody important, and there was one name that was thrown out that we were shocked by.
Somewhere.
Some more than others.
Somewhere.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Here we go.
We have fun. Liberating show, eh? Obviously. You can turn it off or go home.
And Nova 937.
It's 6:04, Nathan, Nat and Sean. She's in the country, everybody.
She has landed.
T-Swizzle.
Oh, you can feel it in the air, can't you?
It's
the
amazing.
crafting, the baking, the love of cats.
The beads.
Do you know anyone who followed her
One
on the flight tracker.
One of the 1,500 people that followed her
Yes.
jet to make sure it
That
landed.
was just 1,500 when they wrote the article.
Yeah.
Imagine how many people read the article
when
and
they
then
go,
logged
let's
on.
follow her and track her in. Yeah. MCG was all getting set up.
Yeah.
Sydney starting their
happening.
call. They were all about it last night when you watched the news. Big time. How about the setups that they have outside of the stadiums at the moment
Yes.
where people can go and buy merch and stuff and just
Yeah.
lines
The
already?
pop-up merch stores are crazy.
$120 for a hoodie. Mm-hmm. You know that costs $5.
I
Like
reckon.
$5 to make. And, come on.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And the people
Wholeheartedly.
that were there, like you saw them on the news, who were just saying, "I'll just get anything, whatever I can get my hands on." Like they weren't even going in with a plan, but they were taking Dad and his credit card and saying, "I'll just get whatever I can," because it was the desperation to get your hands on official merch.
Think that I've ever really had band merch. The only thing that I've really had music-wise was the Calgary Fair came one time and I got the Michael Jackson show bag. And I got a Michael Jackson. Remember, he was in like a white jacket and like a peach shirt and he had his curl in his hair and that was a key ring.
Yeah.
And I had no keys at the time. So I just carried around.
Just carried an empty
And
key
I
ring
felt
around.
so connected to Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
so I understand what the merch does.
What else did they have in that bag? Something to lure the kiddies in?
Oh, yeah, Sean, just a bag of lollies. And some blindfolds for your parents.
So now you had some merch on yesterday, actually.
Yeah, I was wearing a Ramon shirt yesterday that because big Ramones fan couldn't name a song, but I bought it at Cotton On for $20.
I did tell Nelly, I said, you could just Google one Ramon song because someone will come up and say, what's your favourite song? And said, make sure it's a deep cut, it's a B track.
So
So then they'll just stop in their tracks. Make sure it's one they
Anyway.
don't know.
It was from Cotton On.
Yeah.
when I was listening to the people from Sydney Stadium, they're saying that this is the biggest thing that's happened since the 2000 Olympics.
Far out.
Is it really?
It
That's a
might be,
statement.
yeah.
I'm like, are you serious?
Well, what can you name in between?
I don't know. I always think, okay, the NRL Grand Final is such a big thing for their state every year, but they're saying this is just
The people
overwhelming.
flying in.
When was the
would be
NRL
fun.
Grand Final?
Every year.
Yeah.
Every
Okay,
year.
I
But,
got
but,
October.
but every
Early
year, remember,
October.
the state stops down because it's
Yeah.
such a big thing.
I
But
remember everyone lost their shit when Oprah got here. Remember?
Yeah, but people from here weren't flying in to go and see her like
Yeah.
they are. You know,
yeah,
everybody
that's a good
knows
point.
somebody who
None
is
of us
heading
were flying
there.
over to see her.
No.
No.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey. Taylor Swift is coming to Australia. Hey, I'm Taylor Swift. And Nova 937 want to send you to see her. Nova 937's Take Off to Tay-Tay.
Oh, yeah, she's in the country, everybody. You and a mate could be flying across the country to Sydney to catch Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. We are the only station in Perth with your tickets, flights, accommodation and spending money sorted. We're giving this away tomorrow.
Fantastic. We do know that she flew in last night. Everybody was there. Nathan, what was her plane worth, my friend?
Oh, Sean McManus, the jet. Well, okay, so she's in a Bombardier Global 6000. Okay, guys. And it seats about 17 people.
Righto.
And if you want to get a 2012 model,
2012.
2012?
Yes,
if you want to, because you know,
12 years old.
cost of living,
Yeah, I
Okay,
get
Aussie
it.
lives, yeah.
23 million.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to get the latest, which the 2021 model,
Okay,
so she'd be
2021.
up there.
Yeah.
That's 40 million. 40 million.
I mean, it's a tax write-off for her, so,
40.
you know, makes it
That's a
cost-effective.
sprinkle, though, isn't it?
40 million for 17 people. So when you do the math, really, it pays for itself.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
It
So
pays
she'd
for
have to
itself.
pay, like, business class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can take, so you can take a Stanley knife on that flight or anything, can't you? Do the normal
yes.
rules apply? Like, can you take...
Real cutlery.
Do you have to go? Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to go through.
Could I take
you
a
can't-
samurai sword?
You can't bring your dogs into the country, as we learned from
we
Johnny
learned from
Depp.
that.
Yeah,
but if
Mr.
I had
Lambu.
like so it's my plane. I've got a samurai sword. Can I bring that on my own plane?
Yes.
'Cause
so,
I hired
so
the
if you go to
pilot.
a private thing here, it's up to the business to have their own security there.
Yes.
So her business means that you just drive into a hangar
Yeah.
and everybody gets on because
Get
you trust
swords.
them. With a sword.
With
Nathan,
all
grab
of
your
your
swords. Harry, you got the nunchucks? Beautiful. Let's do it.
The question is, how would we possibly get 10 entries into the draw?
Hey, I'm Taylor Swift.
Here we go. All right, up for grabs. 10 entries into tomorrow's draw to head to Sydney to see Tay Tay. She is in the country. It's happening.
Absolutely. Is it Nin from Mount Hawthorn?
Hello.
Hi, Nin.
Hi, Nin. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to read out a lyric from a Taylor Swift song, but all the words are jumbled up. It's your job to tell us the name of the song. Are you ready, Nin?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go, Nin. Comin' ain't you, it's prize that around no don't only back the cash.
What's that from, Nin?
Oh, I'm going to say
Quick.
blank space.
It's not
Blank
blank
space.
All right,
Thanks,
let's move on
Unlucky.
to Owen. Hey, buddy.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Great,
Owen.
Owen.
Owen, who are you wanting to win these tickets for, Owen?
Good, long while now.
Didn't hear a word you said then, Owen.
No,
What was that?
he misunderstood Nathan's question.
Who
Okay.
would you like to win these tickets for?
Oh, right, sorry. Well, me and one of my Taylor Swift friends.
Yeah,
All
good.
right,
Okay.
All right, Owen.
One of my Taylor Swift
That makes
friends.
sense. Listen to this, Owen.
Owen, here is the line. Coming ain't you, it's prize that around no don't only back the cash.
What song's that from, Owen?
Is it from Bad Blood?
It's not from Bad Blood.
No,
Bad Blood,
thanks,
sorry, Owen.
We go to Miller in Sorrento. Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Miller.
Hello again, Miller.
Okay, here is the line. You ready? Coming ain't you, it's prize that around no don't only back the cash. What's that from?
Karma.
Miller?
Miller, you did it.
You did it, Miller! That's Karma. You've scored 10 entries into tomorrow's draw, Karma.
Thank
Miller.
you so much.
You could be headed to Sydney, Miller.
This could be you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy. She's been trying for this, hasn't
Miller,
she?
have your phone handy tomorrow morning, okay? Because you've got to answer
Yeah,
the
I'll
phone
give it
when
to
we
my
call.
mum.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be you. It's got to be you.
Oh, yes, Miller, you've got to answer the phone, okay? If you're the one that got the
Oh, wait.
entry.
Could I, email my teachers? Oh, wait, what time will it be?
Oh, it will be
That's a good question.
About
After 8.
8:15.
about 8:15, Miller. We can guarantee
Okay,
you that.
yeah, okay, that'll be good.
Okay,
All right,
great.
good luck.
If you need it early or later, you just let us know.
Miller,
Okay,
how,
thank you so
Great,
much.
sweet.
how excited are you, mate? Out of 10, how excited?
11.
Yep. No, that tracks. All right. Well, Miller's in the draw,
I
and
love
you know
Miller.
what? We're going to do it again later
so
this morning.
exciting.
There
Good
are
on you,
more
Miller.
chances to score 10 entries into the draw.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Customers at Spud Shed in Ellenbrook were shocked when they realised there was a woman at the checkout line with 2 rats sitting on her shoulders. Now, one of them was a black rat, the other a hairless rat. Now, Sean, ill.
Yes.
Hairless
Especially
rat.
the hairless. Imagine a hairless rat. It would be like a ball bag running all over your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into those cats that are like that as well.
No.
No.
It's just too much skin.
It is
like-
ball bags on your shoulder.
It's
Well,
ball
that-
bags just running
that
around.
was
Just a ball bag just
Thursday.
running around all over you, Sean, on your face, everywhere.
So you like it?
No,
I'll
which
just
is the
check it.
problem.
That's why
I'm
he's single now.
So it was 5 p.m. in the checkout line.
Oh, you don't do that sort of thing
Yep.
at 5 p.m.
This customer said it was busy, and I noticed
Were
a
they-
lady in front of me with what appeared to be 2 rats around her
But
shoulders.
was she buying cheese?
Why would she bother to bring her rats to the shops, she said. It's just not something you expect to see every day.
Because
said.
obviously they wanted to go shopping.
Yeah, the customer who was shocked at the thought of the rodents roaming around the uncovered fresh fruit and vegetables said the staff only spotted the woman on her way out of the store, but they were amused by it. Customers were shaking their heads, though.
Oh, I bet.
They were like, oh, no, there better not be rat crap over the food.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
they weren't running on the food.
No, they were just
only
sitting on his shoulder.
shoulder.
But
Well,
yeah, I get
no
it.
one knows what the rats were doing while they were there. You know what I mean? Like,
They're sneaking off.
yeah,
Doing their own thing. Yeah, I get it, mate.
Is a clean rat okay? Like, I know dirty rats are like.
Yeah, so
is a pet rat.
Pet rats are very different to your street rat.
Yes, but do they still carry things that we wouldn't want on our?
Well, the last doco I
Spums?
saw, which is Ratatouille, I think
Yeah.
they can
Well, he
be
was in a
clean.
kitchen,
He was in a
so-
kitchen, so he's clearly
Yeah.
passed all the tests.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
coming from anything that I get my knowledge from is from Danger Mouse, and they just solve crimes. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Do you need to take a rat out for a walk?
I don't think you need to
Do you
take
need
a
to
rat
take
out.
the rat out for a day's activity? I know. So cats are even weird to me.
I saw a
Dogs I
lady
get.
at the left bank
Yeah.
standing on the corner
Yeah.
next to
Yeah.
the left bank
Yeah.
with her cat.
Yeah.
Just 2 days ago.
on a leash?
It wasn't. It was collared and just sitting next to her. But it's like she didn't have it on a lead. What are you doing? There's no houses around.
So you at the stage where you're seeing people with cats like that, Nathan? You're like, because we've seen it so often.
It is still strange to me.
Yeah.
There was a guy that I saw here in Subiaco one day, and he had a coffee, and he had a cat on his shoulder, and he was just walking. He was getting his morning coffee, and that to me was a little bit strange. But like, yeah, cats and dogs. I mean, they're out and about.
Well, I was in Albany over the break, and we were having lunch at Emu Point Cafe. It's right on the beach. So
Yep.
there's like a little grassed area outside, and then it's the beach. And a kid walked past in her bathers. So they were there for a day at the beach,
Yeah.
carrying a guinea pig. And I'm like, look, that kid's got a guinea pig
day
at
at
the
the guinea.
beach. Do you take a guinea pig to the beach? Are they famous
No.
swimmers?
No, they
No,
live
they
on the
do
balcony.
not
They live
like
on
water.
balconies.
Capybaras, yes. Guinea pigs, no.
David McClung, our boss, who is producing at the moment.
Is he?
Well, that's what he's
He's
calling
standing
it.
there. He's in the corner.
Dave, you're at Bunnings?
Yeah, I was at Bunnings the other week, and there was a man with a chicken on a leash.
At Bunnings. Took it to Bunnings.
Yeah, took it to Bunnings.
So
Yeah.
you're just like taking
Yeah.
the chicken for a walk. There used to be a guy around Nova here, around Subiaco. He would have a ferret on a leash. I've seen enough ferrets on a
Yeah.
leash that now that's normal to
Yeah.
me. But a chicken on a leash.
chicken on a
Where do
leash.
you even buy a chicken leash?
It was friendly as well. People were going up and saying hello and patting it and having a great time.
That's a really good point. Who's selling chicken leashes these days? How many are they selling?
Chicken
Have we
leash.
missed a spot
Chicken
in the
leash
market?
and harness.
Oh.
$3.39 from Timu.
Of
That
course.
place has got everything.
So
Literally,
at
they
Pet
have
Circle,
everything.
you can go to Pet Circle, and there's $17.99 there.
Because I've got one of those chest guards. Oh, yeah, one of those chest chickens.
Yeah, they got a chest guard so hungry people don't rip their breasts out.
kind of little harness like you put a little dog in.
That's amazing.
All right, we want to talk about this, right? So we're taking cats and dogs out of the mix.
Yeah.
No.
We want to talk about other animals that are pets being taken out of the house on.
To somewhere where you wouldn't normally expect them to be.
Yeah.
Like a guinea pig at the beach or a chicken at Bunnings.
So strange. Ali, would you take your Mexican walking fish horse riding or anything?
Of course I would. Why wouldn't you?
Horse riding. Imagine it on your shoulder.
Famously.
Whee! I can't take it out for margaritas, obviously. It just makes more
Yeah.
sense, Nathan. Come on.
Well, on the chili con queso, please.
So we are talking about taking an animal somewhere where animals don't normally go, like the lady that took her 2 rats to Spud Shed
Yeah,
Hill and Brook
I know,
yesterday.
my God.
Yeah. And it's not just taking animals, it's taking animals that, shouldn't be outside,
Yeah, like
really,
taking
on an adventure. Megan, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Megan.
Hey, Megan, what have you seen?
I was down at Nedlands on the river along the foreshore,
Yep.
and I saw this couple pushing their pram, and I thought, yeah, they've got a beautiful baby, you know, how
Beautiful.
cute.
Love it.
And then the baby sat up in the pram, and it was a macaw. It was like
Yeah, the big parrots.
Parrot in a pram.
in a pram, and I just lost it. I thought it was so hilarious.
That's so cool.
my-
They live forever, those macaws.
Yeah, they
live,
do.
Yeah.
Friend Sean's got one. He loves it.
Because,
I can't
They're
believe.
very,
Okay.
they're
in a
very
pram?
proud parents.
Is there
In
a
a pram.
bird? So there's a
bird
chicken
pram.
leash.
Is there a bird pram?
Like a parrot leash? Like, can you leash your
Because-
parrot? And because they can fly, could you
Yeah.
so it's like you've got a kite.
So, but if it's in the pram, do you have to strap it in to stop it
There
from just
is
flying off?
a parrot harness and leash.
Well, it's.
Is it just a longer lead than the chicken one?
Parrot harness and leash. No, got the thing there for your wings so it can fly. So you can literally like just have
Walk along
Oh,
and
that's
it's just
not
flying
fair.
on.
Oh my God! It's like
The poor bastard thinks it's getting away.
Sean,
You're like,
a GoPro, and that's nature's drone.
actually, that's
How
a good
is
point.
that?
That's a lot cheaper.
I mean, maybe your dad needs it for the pigeons.
Yeah.
Oh my
actually,
God.
Henry would get put
Oh,
this
thanks,
to use.
Megan. That's so
Megan, that was
funny.
extraordinary. Thank you. Lee's in Belia. Hello.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good, Lee. Okay, have you seen an animal out and about that you thought that shouldn't be out and about?
Yeah, so I was out. This was a few years ago, and I was out walking my dog, and like at the time he was a really big boy as well, and he started really pulling on the lead, and that wasn't like him, and I was finding it quite hard to keep him under control on the lead.
Yeah.
And then around the corner came somebody walking a black and white and pink full-size pig on a harness and leash.
Full-size pig.
What area was this, Lee? Where were you?
I was at Wells Park. It was around, I think, Quinana, sort
Yeah.
of down that way. There's a gorgeous little park in there.
Yeah.
And, and I was just sitting there, and, like, they're just walking along. The pig's sort of,
Like it's
trotting along
normal.
the footpath, and, yeah, like it was perfectly normal.
Guys, well, you know what? It is perfectly normal because let me show you the pig
pig leash.
leash and harness.
Are you putting all these on the same site?
No,
or,
no.
different-
They're all
Oh.
different ones. Like here we go. This is Moondidley Pets pig harness. This is a pet store.
How much?
The pet. Okay, they're a little bit more expensive. Okay, there's a
You
really
would
good one
expect.
here. They can range from around $30 to $200,
Because I'm
depending
like,
on the size of
yes.
the pig.
Yeah.
God. And that was a big size pig, Lee.
It was a full-grown pig.
Full-grown
Yes.
pig. Yeah, fully sized. And the dog's like, I can smell bacon and I'm not sure why.
I know,
It's amazing.
delicious.
Thanks, Lee. Deb's in Forestfield. Hello.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Deb.
All right,
Good,
Deb.
thanks.
Did you see an animal out and about?
I have seen this animal out and about quite a few times now, probably four times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shop at the local Forestfield Forum, and no lie, these farmer-type people take their
Farmer
sheep
type.
They're sheep.
in a shopping trolley.
You can't do that.
Do you mean into, like, the supermarket?
They take it into the centre. They don't go into Coles. The guy waits outside while the wife does the shopping. And me being a huge animal lover, I have to go up, pat the sheep.
Yes.
And I said to the guy, "Why do you bring your sheep to the shop?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Because she gets bored at home."
She gets
Wow.
bored at
Imagine
home.
being at a Westfield or whatever, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever your shopping centre
Yeah.
is. Imagine being there and there's a sheep in a trolley. You'd think that person's just come from Adair's.
Yes.
In winter, yeah.
Guys,
But
yes,
is there
wait there, before we
Yes.
everybody, there is a sheep leash and harness
Okay.
as well
Has to
that
be.
you can get there between $40. Thanks everyone. And they can go up to $323. But that one there seconds is a goat harness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's
Multi-format.
for driving, is that?
And
if they're
here
pulling a
is your
sled?
alpaca harness.
Sean?
Oh, Mum and Dad
It's
would
like a
need
halter.
that.
$34.95.
Mate, the alpacas, when they look at you, they're coming for you at my mum and dad's house. It's just dangerous, man.
Maybe stop upsetting them.
Wow, man, we've got to
Yeah.
harness them, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
All
I'm
right.
not sure if you take sheep to this.
To the shopping centre?
Yeah, not really.
That's what farmer-type people do, apparently. Deb.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Natalie, when you're off getting your breakfast, Sean and I kept on Googling animal harnesses.
Yes.
Because we, before 7 o'clock, we're talking to people that saw chickens out for walks on leashes.
Yep.
And a pig.
And a pig.
And a macaw.
You can buy a harness and leash for a snake. Now,
We would
How
think that
does
they
it
would just
how
slip
does
or wiggle out of it.
onto it.
It's got two sections which
Does it-
lap around the
That's
snake.
the snake harness. So
No,
it's sort of
that's
like
somebody
hugs
having it.
around. No, they're
For sale.
real.
For
snake
sale.
harness. Walmart snake harness.
So
Right next to the guns.
wouldn't it affect its ability
To slither?
to slither?
I don't know, but also wouldn't it be able to slither out of it?
Yes. Also.
Unless you put a bit in its mouth like a horse, but then it could back out.
But or you only put the harness on after it's had a really big meal, so it's got a big bulge in its
Oh,
guts.
yeah, okay, yeah. Right.
Sean, I'm buying you a
getting one?
snake harness
Thank you.
and leash.
I'll
Stop
try
it.
anything.
I'll take you for a walk around the block.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Ellie's tolerance for Sean McManus is lower than ever.
All-time low.
Well, he's just sitting with his feet up on the desk and I can't get past him. So I said, just move. And that seems to be offensive to everyone.
No,
That's
not for me.
That's how you should be speaking
I said,
to
just
him.
move.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're saying
don't
it
know if
nicer
that
than
was
what
the
you just
tone.
did before. This is an interesting
Excuse me, sir, do you
replay.
mind moving?
Hello. Could you be a bother and get past your legs?
Let's have the road.
His food's very pungent today. It smells nice. How are you with smells at the moment with your
I can
pregnancy?
smell it from like through the soundproof booth. Like I can smell across the road what time they start making coffee. I can smell everything.
Oh, she was dry reaching this morning because she reckons there was a hair on her toast that she made.
Yeah, it
get
was
her
my
down.
hair.
She's like,
Get her down at the international airport, don't you reckon?
oh, yeah.
If you're just joining us, we can confirm Swifty is in the country. She's in the country. Her
Thank
flight,
gosh, everybody.
private plane
Yes.
arrived this morning about 1 a.m.
We do not know if Travis is with her, but I'm guessing he's not. But he'll be jumping on a
Because there were
flight.
No,
big
there were
celebrations in
yesterday.
Kansas
Yes,
City,
he's got to do the parade, in
Yeah.
which they asked Taylor, the mayor of the town, and the police department asked Taylor not to go to that
Was
because they
fairly
didn't have enough.
Security.
Because she could have gone timing wise, she could have gone, and they said that we cannot cope with the crowds, and they publicly said Taylor is not coming.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? The
Unbelievable.
police force of a town
saying, please don't come. We can't
don't come,
deal.
Taylor.
It's going to throw everything into chaos. Please don't come.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
So the audio from what Taylor and Travis said during the Super Bowl after the victory when they were kissing has been released. And I don't know. And I know that they knew it was going to come.
And but it was released by the NFL,
Yes,
so
the
they
NFL
owned
released
it.
it. They
It's
released
amazing.
it.
They must have asked permission, surely.
Well, I mean, they don't need to. They haven't released what he said to his coach.
No.
When
Which is
he had
weird.
that blow up.
Andy Reid.
But I don't know. It just seems like I felt like I was listening into something
bit
I shouldn't listen to.
intrusive.
So let's all do it together.
Thank you for coming, baby.
I can't believe that.
Thank you.
I can't believe you.
Thank you for the support.
How did you
Thank
do
you for
that?
coming. Thank you for making it halfway across the world. You're the best, baby.
Oh my God.
The absolute best. Was it electric?
It was unbelievable.
It seems like a private moment.
It is.
Let's play it again. I do feel like I'm like
moment.
peering it.
Thank
I
you.
can't believe you.
Thank you for the support.
How did you
Thank
do
you for
that?
coming. Thank you for making it halfway across the world. You're the best, baby.
Oh my God.
The absolute best. Was it electric?
It was unbelievable.
I don't think it's right people are listening to this. Play it again.
Thank you for coming,
I can't
baby.
believe that.
Thank
I
you.
can't believe you.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming.
It's not right,
Thank you
Sean.
for making it halfway across
That
the
seems a
world.
bit strange
You're
to
the
me.
best, baby.
Like, thank you for coming. Like, I
Yes,
don't
it seemed
know.
very formal, but he's just caught up and
Yeah,
sweating
yeah.
and
He's
Taylor's
just won
there.
the Super Bowl.
Sean, so this is another thing that I'd like to talk to you about quickly, all right? So let's talk about the red flag situation. People are seeing the way
I
that
know.
Taylor blew up at the coach, and they're saying it's a red flag. And there
Travis,
are
you
articles
mean?
like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Travis.
Travis, yeah.
There are articles everywhere
Yeah, I
about
saw
it. But
that.
yet, on the sporting... when you're in sport, your aggression's up, everything's up. It doesn't mean just because you blow up at your coach like that and sort of, shove him a little bit, doesn't mean that translates to what you're doing at home.
No, well, you'd hope not. Absolutely, no, absolutely not. It's most of the most aggressive
Are the
people
most gentle
on the
off.
field. I was thinking about this the other day. So I played with one of the most aggressive guys on the field was Josh Carr. Now, he was a little guy, and people remember Josh, and he got suspended at the drop of a hat every time because once he took the field, he is so polite and quiet. He wears glasses. He's just not that person.
Wears
John
glasses.
Worsfold. John Worsfold. Remember him?
Oh, yeah, absolute
Oh, my God.
enforcer on the field and very mild.
I mean, but
mannered.
even like, say Danny Green, who boxes people, like hits them in the head for a living. You take him out of that scenario where he's not fighting, and he is the most gentle, level-headed, calm person you'll ever meet. You feel protected around Danny,
Most definitely.
and not because he's got to belt anyone, just because he's got that presence.
But Nathan, after that was shown a few times with Travis Kelce going off to Andy Reid, you could have written the articles the next day.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my
and they've
God.
got to write something.
they've
Like, do you know what I mean? They've got
yeah.
columns to fill. But yes, it's interesting.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Is Ellie sabotaging your sports?
She's doing a great job. Since she's come back and we understood that she's now with child. She's coming for me left, right and centre.
Yeah, she
Big
hates all
time.
men, as it turns out.
Well, she's reading
I should
for two,
change my
Sean.
scripts when I'm reading them.
While you're
live.
reading them. Like, you can't handle that. It's hard enough to read it if
I'm halfway
it's staying the
through a
same.
Wildcats preview for their game tonight, and she's banging out the
And the Perth Wildcats
The Perth Wild. What are you doing, Ellie? And in the Champions League, I'm changing pace now. PSG were too good.
Sean?
So we just never found out about the Perth Wildcats.
Well, they're playing Illawarra tonight.
Okay,
to
great.
keep their
It
momentum
doesn't matter.
going.
They'll finish top 2 either way.
Yeah, got a home game on Saturday. Anyway, it's the whole
Anything
thing.
that comes out of Sean's mouth, you can really Google it anyway. So.
Yeah, he's not breaking the story.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Ring fingers. Spoil your loved one at Rosendorff Diamond Jewelers with a huge discount on a 2-carat diamond tennis bracelet in 18-carat gold.
All right, here we go. We've got a round of ring fingers. Someone's about to get themselves into tomorrow's draw to win this Rosendorff cushion cut diamond halo ring with a total of 1.1 carats valued at $15,000.
Got to jump through one hoop, actually, to get there. Tilly could be this person. G'day, Till.
Hello.
Hi, Tilly. Tilly, I'd like you to look down at your hands and let me know what the ring situation is.
Oh, there's not one there.
Sweetheart,
one, nothing.
That's disgusting
Nude.
in this day and age. It's 2024.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Girls
well,
deserve rings.
what you want is full finger access. And having the first choice is brilliant.
That's right.
But what do you have to do to get that?
You have to answer a qualifying question, Tilly. Get it right?
Yeah.
Full finger access. You get to pick a finger, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Here is your question. Which famous singer is named after the colour of a flamingo?
Pink.
Tilly,
you've
how
done
smart
it.
is she?
You know what you can
get
do now?
to
Pick a finger!
Which finger? No thumbs.
No thumbs.
Just tell us which hand and which finger.
Thumbs are for dirty girls.
I am going to go with left middle finger.
Left
middle
finger.
Birdman.
I mean, it's a great finger.
Natalie, I'd like you to show the room your finger.
Oh, I'm showing them, all right. There's no ring on it, Tilly.
Tilly.
Sorry, Tills.
Leanne. Morning.
Hi.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne. Do you want this ring or do you need this ring, Leanne?
I both. I want it. I need it. I must have it.
She must
I
have
love
it.
it.
Then, Leanne, you must answer this question first to gain full finger access. Your question is, Sean will soon be doing his first solo swim to which island?
That'd be Toronto.
Take me to my island.
All right. That means you get to
Pick a finger!
Leanne, which finger would you like?
I'm going to go right ring finger.
Sorry?
Right
Right.
ring finger?
Is that what you call it?
So right ring finger. Yeah, we know what you're talking
We just
about.
want your phone cut out a little bit. We just wanted to make sure we're all on the same
ring
finger.
Okay, you've locked in your finger. Natalie, why don't you show us if she's right?
There's no ring on that finger.
Come on,
Right
Leanne.
ring finger is out of the picture.
Hi, Tanil.
Hello.
Tanil.
Tanil, turn your radio off.
There's no ring on that.
All right, we move on.
No, okay, we'll move on to D in Applecross. Hello.
Hi, Dee.
Hello.
Hey, Dee.
All right, D. You've got to get a question right in order to get full finger access.
Righto, Dee. This is your question. What is the meaning of FN on your computer keyboard?
Oh, gosh.
Quick.
Time's up, I'm afraid, D.
Sean, what's the key? What is that key?
Function.
The function key.
No finger access for you.
Hi, Anne.
Hi.
Hey, Anne. Okay.
Anne.
We're going to ask you a question. Get it right. You get to pick a finger.
All right, Anne, here's your question. In AFL mode, Perth's Optus Stadium has a seating capacity of how many people? You know what?
60,000?
I told you know it.
You
That
did.
means that you can pick a finger.
All right. Anne, which finger would you like?
I'm going to go with the right index.
The
The
right
right
index
indeed.
finger.
The right indeed.
The right pointer.
Righto,
Okay,
Anne.
Anne.
Right, Anne.
Natalie, why don't you show everybody in this room your finger?
Anne. It's got a ring on it! Anne! You're in the running tomorrow we're going to be drawing the winner. Somebody's going to win this gorgeous ring, cushion cut diamond ring, 1.1 carats, $15,000 best from Rosendorf.
And when's the last time you received a ring?
12 years ago.
12 years ago.
This is a beauty.
It is an absolute rip-up. It's going to look good on you, Anne. Good luck.
Awesome, thank you.
Well done, mate.
All right, one more opportunity.
Yep, one more round tomorrow, and then straight away after that round, someone is going to be given a $15,000 Rosendorf diamond ring.
How gorgeous.
Come on.
I know, it's beautiful too.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Valentine's Day yesterday when I was on the way home, I thought, wow, what can I do?
You're gonna turn up.
Because our boss, David, didn't give us flowers, although he gave us some chocolates, Nathan. How would you rate the
their
chocolates?
thumbs round
They had been melted and then re-refrigerated.
There you go.
And they looked like it.
Yeah.
It was
Anyway.
actually just like careless and it was unthoughtful.
And insulting, I would go so far as to say.
So I rang Megan to see if I could get her something for lunch, but she's doing a juice diet. She's doing a cleansing diet, so she couldn't have any food.
Just throw a bag of oranges at her.
I just got her a rose and Sunny a rose, and I took them home for when, later on, and hopefully that would get me.
Which service station did you buy them at?
No, I went to Blinders store.
Oh, okay.
The general store.
Oh, so you could get it for free?
Yeah. No, I actually paid.
Oh, do you?
$12.
Wait, well, you went to a shop. You went to a shop of someone you knew, and you walked out and you paid.
And I bought
Full
a roll.
price?
Full price. What?
Blind is hearing this for the first time right now. He just drove his car off the road.
So when I got home, Megan goes, "Oh, that's really nice. Would you like to watch a movie with me? I'm not going out today."
Would you like to make a movie with me? Is this where we're going?
Maybe a bit of box A, bit of box.
Go,
box
Sean,
B.
get the tripod. Get the tripod, so to speak.
Anyway, so she puts on this Netflix movie, and it's called Leave the World Behind. I had to write this down.
It doesn't sound that
It's
romantic.
Julia Roberts,
and
I think it's Ethan Hawke.
It's amazing. I've seen it.
You watched it?
The ending is crap.
That was terrible. The reason why I bring it up, Nathan, it was so bad.
No, I didn't mind it. But I was
really?
I was when I watched it, it was during my break, and I was sick as a dog, and I was just lying on the couch. So I had a very low tolerance for rubbish.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it.
Really?
Yep. So Dave watched it too.
Oh
so
my
basically,
God,
what it is
terrible.
they have
Maybe
got
you're not enough of a gay man because
No. It's actually
Well, maybe I was thinking I was hoping for something else whilst I was watching the movie, which didn't happen.
It should
but
actually appeal to you because it's sort of like end of the world thing. So
It was.
basically, her and her partner and her kid have gotten an Airbnb, and like the Hamptons. And then when she's there, suddenly one night the owner comes back to the house, him and his daughter, and says, "Can we please stay here tonight? We've had to, leave the city." And then suddenly they find out that there is something happening around the world that.
so it'd be like tomorrow when the world.
But no one knows what it is. And suddenly there's a high pitched sound, and her kid's teeth start falling out. And
planes are diving into the ocean.
That's a super romantic movie to watch on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God!
But then the ending sort of didn't. And then at the end they just sort of see the world, but you never know what actually happened and what's going to happen.
Harry, have you got a ratings up there on Netflix for us? Or
The odd IMDb and that give it about a 6 out of 10, but Google has given it 2 out of 5. This one says, "I cannot believe this has happened." The movie is actually pretty good. I can't believe how much hate. Hang on a sec. 0 stars. Julia Roberts was the only believable character in this movie. That being said, horrible movie.
Well, some people like it. I just found out. I thought
I didn't mind
because you
it.
haven't brought it up. I was thinking, Nathan.
But that's the thing. I haven't brought it up because I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But I didn't mind it.
Right. Okay. Shameful watching.
There's your review.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
If you're really sick and can't move, then that's your movie.
And you're hoping the world ends instead of
the ending, Natalie. Just please.
Okay, Sean's not on board. I think we know how he feels about it.
Okay.
And no action, nothing.
Yeah. Well, while we're on Valentine's Day, my dad got Mum 2 coffees yesterday. So one to drink now, Anne. One to microwave later.
Wow, that is the height of romance.
Yeah. So
that's beautiful. It's 4 to 8.
Then they made a movie.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Alicia Moore's in the country, travelling around. Yes, that's Pink, everybody. Yeah. She loves Australia. And Australia loves her.
And she's best friends with Rove.
She does. She is, genuinely.
Yeah, I know.
I knew they were friends. I didn't realise they were that close.
Yeah, they are,
Yeah. Why do you have a mega star friend?
Yeah, it's got us.
Because I'm not in that category.
It's got us,
or
Nathan.
anywhere near it.
Really? Oh, you got. I
got you two.
That's the answer. Say it again.
Say that again.
Why don't you have any mega star friends?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
Nathan Morris, Natalie Locke.
Oh,
Sean.
you're so lucky, Sean. Don't go on
I'm
about
embarrassed.
it. Yeah, God.
Don't. We just, you know.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Kate Walsh, obviously.
Oh, Kate Walsh. Yeah.
Kate Walsh.
Anyway.
So Pink was going to a Sydney hotspot. Have you heard of the Manly Skiff Club?
Skiff Club, no.
Yes.
So it's one of those sailing clubs on the river, on the harbour, where they have a fancy restaurant in there.
Yeah, and they sell, like, I think, skiff and chips.
So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what's skiff.
A skiff's a boat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a boat.
It's a boat.
So that's what they say.
So anyway,
it's a
she wanted to go
sailing
and
club.
get some skiff and chips from this place, and she had a party of around 8 or 9 people with her as well. So she's gone to the door. She's reserved, so she's already made a booking
And paid
there.
a deposit.
And paid a deposit. So she rocked up there, and they've had to deny she'd never ID. And like
Alicia Moore.
So her face wasn't enough.
Yeah. So the managers, the floor manager, everyone in there knew that Pink was at the door, but they still turned her away. This guy says, next thing I saw Pink and a group walking away, they just turfed her out.
Oh, she didn't make a big fuss or anything.
No,
She's like,
they said there was no David behaviour. She's left.
Because it is those sailing clubs, they have that regulation, the licensing regulation, where you have to show ID and become like a temporary member and things like a guest member.
Why didn't they have this discussion with her when they were taking her booking and then taking her deposit?
Yeah, I
Who
would have
knows?
thought so.
But you know what? I just feel for the person that was at the door,
Who has to
knowing that
say?
it's Pink. Because you know what? Even if you don't know anything, she's got pink hair. She's currently sporting pink hair. She's Pink.
And even if you don't know anything, somebody told you. Because
She's
yeah,
Pink.
people told you, hey,
so
that's
at
Pink.
the door, that's Pink. And
you're
you
like-
have to say no to letting Pink in.
Nath, was there any? I mean, it depends on how you read it, but there was any revelling in the fact that they knocked her back.
No,
it just
it
seemed like
doesn't.
they were sticking to the rules. I'm sorry, but
It would have been horrendous for that person because really an ID is there's legal requirements behind it, but it's also a great way to know who's in your club at the time in case there's an incident as well. A lot of nightclubs, that's some of the reasons they do it.
That's why I go to nightclubs.
But the thing is about it, that's Pink. We all know
it's Pink.
Seagulls
I've got to let
know
her
it's
in.
Pink.
I've got to bend the rules for Pink.
Yeah.
I do.
That would have been horrendous.
Get to be the one on the door.
You wouldn't bend the rules for Pink.
No, I would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Me
no,
too.
I would.
Me too.
I'd bend the rules for Pink.
Yeah.
But then again, should we be bending rules for celebrities, really?
Just because they're celebrities?
Because, Travis Barker was here the other day and he needed to go to the toilet and was outside a hairdresser's and they were like, oh, my God, come inside, use our toilet. But it's like, well, are you going to do that to anyone that needs a toilet?
No, but he gave them tickets to the concert.
No, but that wasn't it wasn't transactional. It was and then that was afterwards. So, anyway.
Oh, no, I think there needs to be levels, but certainly Pink.
But it's Pink. I mean, if Pink rocks up to your house, knocks on the door and says, get out, then you leave.
No problem, Pink.
It's Pink.
There's a spare key over there.
We want to know if you've been in a scenario like this poor person that had to deny Pink at the door because she didn't have her ID, where you've had to say no or deny an important or powerful person. Right?
So it might not be a celebrity, but
it could be someone that's really rich or someone high up in a business and they've asked you to do something.
And you're like,
the
no,
Premier, the Prime
I
Minister.
can't do it.
Yeah, sorry.
Can't do it. Don't care who you are.
Sorry, Twiggy.
Can't do it. Twiggy. Oh, you don't say no
You
to
may-
Twiggy.
yeah, you don't. He owns
He just
everything.
buys you. Steph, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Hi,
Steph. There you are.
Steph. Did you have to say no to someone?
I did, and it was Shane Warne, unfortunately.
What happened?
So I was working in one of the quarantine hotels when COVID was at its height.
Yeah.
And he caught wind that there was a potential for him to be able to stay in one of our private suites. His PR company contacted the hotel, and I gave them my phone number thinking it was all a bit of a, whatever, he's not going to want to stay with us.
Yeah.
And Shane Warne called me directly on my personal phone, and I still thought it was a joke until it wasn't. But unfortunately, due to all the restrictions, we actually said we couldn't actually allow him to stay with us, and it was just allocation as per the government, and he ended up in another hotel. But, it wasn't a great person to say no to. But we did send him a package from our hotel, like a bit of a care package. And
to the other hotel?
Yeah, we sent it to the other hotel.
The hotel that rejected him sent a package to the hotel that welcomed him. I don't think that package ever got to me.
I don't think so.
Potentially not.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But then again, it's interesting, though, because a lot of people thought there were a lot of celebrities at that time that were bending the rules,
Yes,
but
that's
you
right.
couldn't do anything to bend the rules, even for Shane Warne, Steph.
So initially Unfortunately, we did have a family that paid an extensive amount of money to stay, but the government sort of, caught wind of it and were like, no, it's not happening anymore. So, and unfortunately, Shane was after that rule came in, and, we had to say no to him.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. The Sheikah tweak.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks, Steph. Michelle, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle, who did you have to say no to?
Daryl Summers.
What about
you know what? I don't even know the story. I'm going to say you were right.
Talk us through it. What happened?
It was in the 80s. I was working for security. It was the year that the Gold Logies were held at the State Theatre in Sydney. I was checking the door, and he didn't have his ticket, and we couldn't let him in. And long story short, there was a big kerfuffle. John Blackman created this huge hullabaloo at the door. You have to let him in. Don't you know he's going to win the Gold Logie this year? And, it was actually on the show many times for many years after that. The film clip of me saying, no, I'm sorry, we can't allow you access. He was with his wife. His wife had her ticket, but he didn't have his
That's
ticket.
so funny.
But did you know...
And he was nominated for the Gold Logie. You'd think that'd be enough.
Well, he won the Gold Logie that year.
He won it. Did you know? Did you recognise him, Michelle?
Of course,
yeah. But the thing that was frustrating for Daryl is inside he could clearly see Aussie Ostrich was sitting there having a drink. He's like, wait a minute, are you serious? But this is the thing, Daryl Summers, right? So big in Australia, but the world doesn't know you, and then you compare it to Pink. She walks off and goes, no worries. Daryl Summers and John Blackman cause a scene.
Remember?
No, that. Come on.
That was a night that was,
and he's the guy for the let him in.
I know, that is a bit ridiculous. But remember when at the Australian Open they made Roger Federer produce his ID and he didn't have it on him. And they're like, the securities guys going, no, you need your ID. And they're like, it's Roger Federer. Like, come on.
I know. Oh, my God.
Wow, you really get you when someone's mean to Daryl Summers, isn't it?
It really does.
I remember a couple of times we've turned up here for events and we've had security that they go, oh, no, and then...
And I just leave. Yeah. They don't let me in. They just leave. I go, what? And go home. No worries.
Let's go to Emily.
That's my face on the board. No,
in Mirrabooka. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
All right, Emily. Who did you have to say no to?
Sean McManus.
Good morning, Megan.
Okay, we're going to need to know every single bit of this information, and you take as long as time as you need. All right, Em, go.
I can feel... Yeah.
Yep.
It's not my this is my cousin's story, but I'm going to tell it.
Okay.
So he used to manage the Mirrabooka, the Rottnest Visitor Centre.
Yep.
And one day, Sean McManus arrived with his family, and obviously you have to show ID to check in at the visitor centre.
Yes.
And Sean McManus couldn't produce his ID and got quite annoyed that he was being asked to show his ID.
But can I just say quickly, when Sean was quite annoyed and having a go, Sean usually prefaces with saying, don't take this personally.
Yeah.
And then has a go.
At you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think the word, don't you know who I am?
Oh, what a load of shit, Emily. That is the biggest load of shit.
I think what you actually said was, come on, you know who I am.
Oh, sure I did.
And he did. He did know who you were, but rules were the rules. He needed to.
Don't you know I am? That's a story that goes with every person.
I'm also believe that Sean asked who he is.
Yes.
Because do you know who I am? Because I actually don't remember.
And I don't have any ID, so please help me.
Well, that's a good defence.
And who is this woman and there's children with me? Because he's got a terrible memory. Sean Diva McManus.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That is not true. Well, I can say just about 100% of the time I don't even go in there because Megan always gets there before me and goes to the visitor centre.
Well, yeah, now she does after that incident.
Don't you know who I am?
No, she said, come on, you know who I am.
Yes.
Which I totally believe that you would have said that. That sounds like something you would say.
Bullshit.
For sure.
I don't know if Sean would say that.
Bullshit.
No, so they're going, we need ID.
Yeah.
And he's going, I don't have it. And then going, sorry, we can't do it. And he says, oh, come on, you know who I am.
No,
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if Sean would say
I
that.
don't have any ID.
I will tell you right now because that would never come out of my mouth. So I don't think that Sean would do that.
People are classy. You hear about people meeting up. I don't know whoever.
You're very defensive at the moment with your posture.
You do have your arms crossed. You do have your arms crossed. I do believe Sean asked who he was.
Yes,
that's what I believe the story.
Ellie, you work closely with him. Do you think that he would have done that?
100%.
Sean.
You're all over me. You're all over me this month. I've had enough.
Don't you know who he is?
Sean, we've got to pick a winner.
What do you think Emily the prize,
I think Emily should get it.
Emily's definitely not getting it.
No, give it to Emily.
Sluts voucher. Upgrade your movie
Give it to
experience with
Emily.
her. By the way, Emily, don't take it personally because that wasn't your story. So I do take that on board. Upgrade your movie experience with Hoyt's, bigger screens, best sound and comfy seats at hoyt.com.au.
It's out of his hands. Do you know what he thinks he is? It's yours. There you go, Emily. Take your cousin.
Turn his mic off. Take 31.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hey, Taylor Swift is coming to Australia. Hey, I'm Taylor Swift. And Nova 937 want to send you to see her. Nova 937's Take Off to Tay-Tay.
Light correction. She's not coming to Australia. She's here.
That's right.
Okay.
Her jet landed this morning about 1 a.m. local time. She's in the country.
We are giving you opportunity to go and see us in Sydney. Flights, accommodation, spending money to go along with it.
Yes. Before we get into what we're about to do, we've got a special guest in here. This
is Emma, who we work with.
This person Nova chose to employ.
Yes, Emma.
Hi, Emma.
It's a big day for you, Emma, because she's here. She's in the country.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like I don't believe it's real. I think I'm still like a little bit in shock, and I can't believe I'm seeing her next week in real life.
So you're going to Sydney or Melbourne? Where are you
I'm
watching?
going to Sydney.
Yes.
Sydney night 3.
Yes.
So a week on Sunday, flying next Friday. Yeah.
Can I say, so I've read a lot of articles and I've seen a lot of people talking about their excitement for Taylor, but the one thing that they're mostly excited about is being able to share their friendship bracelets with other people.
Oh, yes. Well, I've come prepared.
Oh, my God.
I've made, I think I counted 40 yesterday so far.
So we know that the rules are you can only wear them in, you can't carry them in.
They have changed that because there was a lot of outrage. I can put them in my bag.
You're just not allowed to use a carabiner or anything.
Yeah, but this was a good test. I think I know my limit is 40 on the arms because it's getting pretty tight down here. But I have actually made you guys some.
Oh, what
makes up a Taylor friendship bracelet?
So the bracelets are usually things like they might be the title of a song or an album or like
a reference,
inside jokes amongst the fans. So the ones I've made for you guys, I've tried to kind of personalise to each of you. So I'm going to start with you, Nathan, because I think it's a good place to start because yours is actually the origin of why people make friendship bracelets. Is from a song which is called, do you know?
No, I don't.
It's called You're On Your Own, Kid. So I thought that was...
You're on your own, kid.
That's hurtful.
That's a dig at my personal...
And it is also, which leads me into Sean's bracelet, that song
it says, don't you know who I am?
This is the whole reason that Travis and Taylor are together is because Travis made Taylor a friendship bracelet with his number on it.
Really?
So Sean, being the footy guy, I thought you might like a little Chiefs bracelet that says TNT for Travis and Taylor. But do you know what is also significant about TNT?
What?
The purple beads are a little hint.
Oh, yes.
It's the Dockers.
Yeah, they play that
the
at the
Dockers.
Dockers.
Even I know. TNT song.
Oh, sure.
Yep, there you
I've been
go.
hitting their head a lot.
And finally,
Natalie.
Nat.
Yes, Emma.
I wish Taylor had lyrics about dogs because you know I'm a dog person.
And Emma and I have the same sort of dog. We've both got a bearded collie.
The best breed. She does not have dog lyrics though, but she does have Karma is a cat. And I just felt like
it's a good cat as well. She doesn't get a lot of attention.
What out of your friendship bracelets is your favourite? What was the one where you went, yeah, I've nailed it?
I think, so I've got one which Sam noticed before actually. It just says Delulu because that's kind of Taylor fans. We're all a bit Delulu.
Yes.
With our like fan theories and everything. So I think that's probably my favourite at the moment.
Now you had a little like crafternoon where you got other girls that work here as well, Claire and Natalie.
Claire
not
and
me,
Nat,
different Nat.
Not you,
around
Nat,
to
Nat.
make friendship bracelet making afternoon.
Yes, we did that last weekend. I think we were there maybe like 4 hours. I think I got through about 6 bracelets.
Come in. They're out there now. You guys did that last weekend.
Now, Emma, you've got no excuse, but they're mothers. With your children.
You've got children to raise.
Guys, we were there for 4 hours.
4 hours?
I made 7 bracelets. These girls were making like 20.
So they take forever. Yeah.
Claire?
What a fail, Claire.
Yeah, I made about 10 or 12. I think I've got about 20 odd at home. I brought in the beads for you guys if you do want to make your own.
No, can I say, Taylor Swift, this concert has reduced grown women to 12-year-olds. I love it.
Apparently there's a shortage of beads.
Of course there is.
Yeah, it's hard to get hold of the beads now.
Not a lot of vows left.
Hey, Em, can I ask you about the tickets and going to the show itself? Do they cost you a mint?
They were not the most expensive tickets. Some would say they were expensive. For me, it's a bargain.
It's a bargain.
But they were hard to get for you, weren't they?
Were
Because
really
you
difficult.
struggled.
I think I was trying to actually think how many hours I spent in the line for tickets on my laptop, and I reckon it was a good 20 hours.
So you missed out on the original releases, didn't you?
I tried for every single release, Melbourne, Sydney. I tried for Singapore as well with no luck. But then Claire managed to score us some tickets through a friend of a friend of a friend or something.
Woo!
So,
Claire, come to the party.
You know what? That's a great thing, having a friend of a friend of a friend.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good friends to
They're
have.
so good. All right, well, we didn't realise you were in this deep.
They're
We're going to have to speak to you during your experience.
On-the-spot reporter.
You guys are unbelievable. So,
tragic, did you say?
Would you like 10 entries into the draw to win the Taylor Swift tickets?
That we're giving away tomorrow.
This is how you'll do it.
Hey, I'm Taylor Swift.
All right. It's time to shake it up, everybody.
Big
First
time.
out of the blocks is Bridget from Freo. Morning, Bridge.
Good morning.
Bridget, why do you want these tickets? That's strange.
Because my daughter would think I was awesome if I got them.
And she doesn't at the moment. Is that right?
No, we missed out. We spent a lot of time trying to get them, and lots of people that we knew, and we couldn't get any.
You needed Emma's friend of a friend of a friend, and then you would have been right.
We definitely did.
Friend of a friend of a friend.
All right. Well, we have 10 entries into tomorrow's draw up for grabs here, Bridge. We're going to shake up a lyric from a Taylor song. You just have to tell us the title of the song that lyric comes from. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. You can do it.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All front ever realising was you wanted, like right him there touching was of in.
What song's that from, Bridget?
Oh, my God.
Quick.
Come on.
Oh,
Go.
Black Space.
No,
No, it's not Blank
it is
Space.
not.
No.
Sorry, Bridge. Claire, hello.
Hi.
Hey, Claire.
Claire.
Here we
Same
go.
mixed up lyric.
Claire. All front ever realising was you wanted, like right him there touching was of in.
What song's it from?
Oh, gosh. You belong to me.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
Claire.
Belong to me. Sorry, Claire.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Hey, Kyles.
You want
All right.
these tickets, don't you, Kyle? Yeah?
I would certainly love these.
All right.
No,
Natalie.
That's weird because nobody else wants them.
Give it to her.
Okay, here we go. All front ever realising was you wanted, like right him there touching was of in. What's that from?
Is it You Belong With Me?
No.
No, it is not.
Kylie. We can roll a line through that one.
Lauren.
Hello, Lauren.
Hello.
Hey, Lauren.
Nathan's going to read you the lyric, mixed up.
All front ever realising was you wanted, like right him there touching was of in.
What song's it from?
It's from Red.
Yeah, it is.
It
wasn't even like, is it? She was like, it is from Red.
It is absolutely from Red. The real line is touching him was like realising all you ever wanted was right there in front of you.
Oh, what a great
I
line,
know.
man.
Hey, Lauren, you've got 10 entries into tomorrow's draw to head to Sydney to see Tay-Tay.
Oh, my God, amazing.
I know. Keep your phone handy tomorrow. You will have
Very
to answer
exciting.
within 5 rings, and it's got to be you that answers the phone and can't go to voicemail.
Of course,
okay?
2 tickets. Who would get the second one?
Myself and my daughter.
Beautiful. How old's your daughter?
She's turning 14 on Thursday.
You would be it's a difficult age, 14.
Oh, yeah, because this will be the last good year with her,
That's
because
right.
next year she's going to be a monster.
But this will buy you some time, I reckon. So, yeah. Good luck tomorrow. We could be calling you back, Lauren.
See you, Lauren.
Thanks.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
time for us to get out of here tomorrow, though. Our best friend is dropping by.
Oh, it's no big deal. Her name's Kate Walsh. She's been on a couple of shows, Grey's Anatomy, Private Practice,
Emily
The Umbrella
Harris.
Academy, 13 Reasons Why. The list goes on.
She was in Under the Tuscan Sun. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
She was in that. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're so
that's
proud
no
of her.
big deal.
But anyway, she's coming in tomorrow and we're freaking out. Because we love her.
Well, the other thing we're freaking out as well is that tomorrow we're giving away that $15,000 Rosendorff diamond ring. So that's exciting. We're also giving something else away.
Well, there's another opportunity to get in the draw for that, which is great. We'll play Ring
1,000%.
Fingers again. Plus, also, we're sending somebody to Sydney to see, oh my God, Taylor Swift. Who's in the country, everybody? She's here.
Yeah.
We're wearing the friendship bracelets
We are.
right now.
Yes.
Mine says Karma is a cat.
Mine says Yo-Yok.
Mine's got
not what it
TNT
says.
on it.
It does.
What
It
is
says
it?
Yo-Yo.
I know, but what's it meant to say?
I can't remember the song. You're on your own.
You're
now.
That's right, remember.
Priya, you're on your own now.
Remember how
That's
pointed
right.
and really
That's
insulting
right.
it was?
Yeah, might as well say forever single. With no chance at all.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.